So spring, just around the corner. So now might be the time to make sure that your house is ready for our warmer months. Meteorologist Lauren Rainson is here to show us what homeowners need to do before those temperatures really start to sizzle.
That's right. You want to make sure your home is all ready to go now before the triple-digit temperatures arrive. You want to focus on your filter area and your AC unit. Tim Herring with Ace Home Services is here, and he's going to walk us through how to properly maintain our AC unit.
Yeah, thanks so much. So what we've got is a typical outdoor system here. This is a Trane unit. But what I've done, I've kind of staged it in a manner that you can see that we've got the shrubs away from it. So the first thing that I would say for homeowners is leave about a foot of distance between any trees. If they're weeds, obviously we pull them, but any bushes that you like, just make sure they're trimmed back about a foot. What that allows is air to flow through these coils. And so the coils is where a refrigerant is housed and moves throughout the system. That's what gives you that nice cool air inside. If we lock it in with a bush insulating it, it kind of acts as a jacket. We can't let the heat escape. Anytime these coils get dirty, it's going to also act as an insulator. If you've ever put your feet in the sand at the beach and it removes that heat, same thing. So for homeowners, what we've done is we unplug the unit so there's no power to it, so it's entirely safe. And we're not going to use a hard stream of water, just real light. And you start at the top, and you can just kind of rinse all down these coils.
Just with your regular hose at home.
Regular garden hose, nothing special. And what that's going to do is it's going to at least take off that outer layer because it's just dust and dirt. Just like with our cars, we don't use anything super special for that. And this is something that I tell homeowners that we can do, gosh, maybe every 3-4 months at the very most. If you did it twice a year, that's plenty.
We're inside with Tim Herring. He's going to walk us through to evaluate if we need further maintenance on our filter area.
Yeah, thanks. So this should be a pretty familiar area for a lot of homeowners. So this is the main return. This takes all the cumulative cold or hot air that we're using back through the filters and then into the machine to be reconditioned. Now, what I want to point out is the dust and dirt kind of around the perimeter. So what that's showing me is that not all the air is going through the filter where I want it to be cleaned before it goes to the machine and then recirculated. One of the things that is not an every year thing is clean your ductwork. And so that's a specialized service that some companies have. Make sure that your filters are effective. We always wonder, how am I changing my filters all the time? And I've still got dust and dirt.
That's
already
me.
in the ductwork.
Out here in the dusty, dirty desert, how often do we need to change out our filters?
Filters like the white ones there, monthly. I've seen some of the packs from various brands, and they'll tell you they're a 90-day filter. Don't listen to it. That's for, gosh, I don't know, maybe a place in the country where they don't run the air conditioner like we do. But for us, every 30 days, if you have a bunch of dogs and kids, maybe every 3 weeks.
And now you're ready for spring 2025. In Phoenix, I'm meteorologist Lauren Rainson for 12 News.